Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're diving into the Chicago White Sox.
The Southsiders.
You got it. Those black and white uniforms, man, a classic.
Yeah, a team with a ton of history.
And that's what we're here to uncover, right? We're going way back to their beginnings, all the way to today.
From those early wins to, well, a bit of a rough patch recently.
Yeah, we're not shying away from the tough stuff, but get ready for some surprises along the way because the White Sox story, it's full of them.
Absolutely. It's incredible how they went from, well, humble beginnings to becoming a major part of baseball.
Talk about a journey, right? They started as the Sioux City Cornhuskers.
The Cornhuskers, back in 1894.
Can you imagine a team changing names like that today?
No way. But then they became the St. Paul Saints.
And finally landed in Chicago as the White Stockings in 1900.
And let's not forget becoming a charter member of the American League in 1901.
Which basically means they helped form the league as we know it.
Huge moment in baseball history. And you know what that led to?
The White Sox-Cubs rivalry.
Yeah.
Exactly. Although, fun fact, they didn't actually play official games against each other until 1997.
Wait, really?
Yep. Interleague play changed the game. Before that, it was all exhibition matches.
Wild. But hey, let's rewind even further back to 1906.
Their first World Series win.
Against the Cubs, no less. And get this, they were nicknamed the Hitless Wonders.
Yeah, they weren't known for their hitting, that's for sure.
More of a small ball team, strong defense.
Proves there's more than one way to win a championship.
Totally. But we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about, well, the elephant in the room.
The Black Sox scandal of 1919.
A dark moment in baseball history.
8 players accused of throwing the World Series. Just unbelievable.
The audacity, right. It really tainted the team's image for years.
Definitely cast a long shadow. Took them decades to recover.
But recover they did, and in a big way. The go-go years, from 1951 to 1967.
Now, that was an era. They were winning, innovating.
And when I think go-go White Sox, I gotta mention Bill Veeck.
Oh, Veek, what a character.
A marketing genius. Exploding scoreboard, outfield shower, he knew how to entertain.
And remember, this is before teams even put names on jerseys.
Can you imagine? He was ahead of his time.
Totally. Knew how to engage the fans, make it an experience.
And that's something that's stuck with the White Sox even today. You know, it's funny how some things come full circle like that, right? From those early days to Veck shaking things up, and then you have 2005.
Oh, yeah, talk about a comeback story. 88 years, can you believe that?
88 years, and then, bam, World Series champs.
It's a Hollywood ending, you know?
Totally. But it wasn't just luck, right? That team had something special.
Oh, absolutely. Ozzie Gillen, what a manager. He brought this fire, this energy.
And the players, Konerko, Burla, Pearson,
Shitters, all of them.
they were on a mission, and they weren't going to be stopped.
And you could feel it in the city. Everyone was behind them.
Speaking of feeling it, I think we got to address the, this season.
Yeah, it's been a tough one for the White Sox, no doubt.
According to CBS Sports, they tied the record for most losses in a season.
A record that stood since 1962. It's saying something.
120 losses, that's a lot to process.
And when you look at the numbers, it's not hard to see why.
A team batting average of .220.
Oof, that's rough.
And they were dead last in home runs, only 127.
Yeah, the offense just wasn't there this year.
Injuries played a part too, right?
For sure, Eloy Jimenez being out for so long, that hurt.
He's a powerhouse when he's healthy.
Absolutely. And then you have Luce Robert. Tons of potential.
But just hasn't been able to put it all together consistently.
And, you know, when you're struggling like that, sometimes you got to make changes.
Hence the trade of Jimenez to the Orioles.
Big move. But it shows they're serious about rebuilding.
Got to break a few eggs to make an omelet, as they say.
Exactly. Sometimes you got to take a step back to move forward.
And let's be real, it's not just been tough on the team.
The fans have gone through it too.
3 longest losing streaks all in one season, that's brutal.
They deserve a medal for sticking with it, honestly.
White Sox fans are diehard, that's for sure. You know, it's wild to think about everything we've covered, right? I mean, from Cornhuskers to Hitless Wonders to exploding scoreboards.
Talk about a roller coaster. It's like a crash course in White Sox history.
Seriously. But even with a season like this one, there's still some good, you know?
Oh, for sure. Even CBS Sports pointed out they've got a winning record against 5 teams this year.
Which, in a season like this, feels like a miracle, right?
A win's a win.
Yeah.
And it shows, I don't know, maybe a spark.
Exactly. You got to hold on to something, and who knows, maybe this is that something.
It's those little things, those little victories that can turn things around.
Like that saying, you know, It's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up.
The White Sox, man, they've had their falls, but they always get back up.
Scandals, losing streaks, they've seen it all, and they're still here.
That says something about the team, about the fans, about the whole city, really.
It's bigger than baseball, you know? It's about resilience, about hope.
And that's what makes a team worth rooting for, even when things are tough.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Well, folks, that's our deep dive into the Chicago White Sox.
A team with a past, present, and future, that's for sure.
They've given us a lot to think about, and hey, maybe next season will be their comeback year.
You never know with baseball. That's the beauty of it.
That's the truth. So until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.